In 17th century Spain, during the age of opulent courts, velvet corridors, and golden halls, there lived a girl whose body challenged the world's understanding of what it meant to be human. Her name was Eugenia Martínez Vallejo. She was born in 1674, in a quiet rural village far from the grandeur of Madrid. By the time she was 1 year old, her body had grown beyond what people considered normal. Not by choice, not by indulgence, but because of a condition we now recognize as Prader-Willi syndrome, a genetic disorder that causes the body to crave endlessly and never feel full. But in her time, medicine did not offer explanations. Difference was not something to understand. Difference was something to display. When word of her reached the royal court, she was summoned before King Charles II. Not as a guest, not as a child in need of care, but as a spectacle. At court, she was dressed in elaborate silk garments and presented before nobles for entertainment. She was given a name that would follow her through history: La Monstra, the monster. This name did not reflect her spirit. It reflected the cruelty of those who could not comprehend her. The royal painter Juan Carreño de Miranda was ordered to paint her twice, once in ornate clothing, standing like a noble child of her age, and once without clothing, her body exposed, her humanity laid bare for scrutiny. These paintings still hang in the Museo del Prado today, not merely as works of art, but as testimonies of how society has used bodies as entertainment, and how power has the ability to strip dignity away from the vulnerable. When we look at these paintings now, we are not looking at a monster. We are looking at a child who was never allowed to simply be a child. We are looking at how difference was turned into spectacle, how fear became mockery, how misunderstanding became judgment. Eugenia died at the age of 25, a short life, but a life that leaves us with a profound question. When did we decide that a human must fit a certain form to be worthy of respect? When did we learn to call someone less simply because they do not resemble us? Eugenia Martínez Vallejo was never a monster. She was a child whom the world failed to treat with tenderness. A mirror held up to our history, asking us to choose compassion over spectacle.